Every day we have fun. Yeah, what's happening, man? My name is Taylor Torres, aka Love the Lamb in the beginning. And here's my resilient fucking story, man. We already money on pool, feeling the money on cold, some of the money on cold, seven no more, seven no more, seven no more, seven no more. I've been through a life, I've been through everything, you know what I'm saying? I've been through the ups and the downs. I've been through like every single life. I feel like niggas say that they are, but I've been through all that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've been through heartbreaks, like serious heartbreaks, man. And I've hated myself a couple of times. I've hated myself after doing a couple of things that made sound correct, sound incorrect. And I think the feeling of hating yourself when you're doing sound correct and when you're doing bad things, man, like the feeling is mutual, like, but you always feel bad because when you do something correct and then you hate yourself. Hating yourself when you do something correct and it's bad, it's a bad feeling because you're trying to do something that in a positive way and then maybe the person that you wronging her he's feeling like you're doing something wrong and the thing is not wrong. So the person like dislikes you like that, man. That feeling is crazy, man. That feeling is inexpressible, man. Like, so I've been through a lot of stuff. That's why I came up with this song. And the funny thing about this, like going through this kind of stuff, you know, actually this song is called Suffer No More, because this song is on my album, my unreleased album called Heaven in a Different State. And why heaven in a different state? Back then, like 5 years back, man, I just came up with an idea, like I just need to travel the world, different places of the area. I never knew that one day I might travel out and I just want to experience like how heaven stands to be in different states, you know what I mean? That's basically it. So experiencing how heaven stays to be in different states, that's basically heaven in different states. And heaven in different states for me started out in Tanzania, and I've had too much experiences in terms of having life, having love, you know what I mean? Like all those kind of experiences. And I love tour, I love nature, and it was amazing. The connections that I got from the inside, man, it was brilliant. And Heaven in a Different State started in Tanzania, in Dar es Salaam actually. We hit it up in Arusha, and it was awesome, all awesome. But you know, Heaven in a Different State always come as a package. So it depends on the kind of experience, or it depends on the preparedness of yourself. Like, I wasn't prepared for this Heaven in a Different State in Tanzania. I wasn't prepared that it's going to kick off in Tanzania. So how it started in Tanzania, and I even had an impact because I thought Heaven in a Different State is gonna start like in Nairobi, because that's where all the ideas came. I thought of the idea when I was in Nairobi. I was deep in depression the whole damn year. I was just locking myself inside, man. Just writing a lot of stuff, writing articles. My house was full of papers, written papers. I wrote an album, I wrote an EP, I wrote another mixtape, you know what I'm saying? I wrote a lot of couple stuff, man. All that released and all that unrecorded, you know what I mean? So even in a different state was part of it. I even designed a tour, how I'm gonna be touring around the cities, like. But the kickstart, I never heard of kickstart. So I thought that the kickstart is gonna be in Nairobi because I was in Nairobi apparently. So I was like, man, Nairobi is gonna be the place. But you know, I started up the idea in Nairobi. Fine, it wasn't starting in my home, on my crib. The first place that came in, you know what I mean, like came in my idea. Yeah, I was looking for Mayan. Though Mayan ain't Nairobi. Mayan is in, I think, Naivasha or Nanyuki, something like that. But I was just throwing my eyes to see Mayan, see myself in Mayan. Like a couple of tracks that I wrote with sensitivity, I wrote with the imagination of me in Mayan, you know what I mean? But I never knew that having a different state is gonna start in Huru hates. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy, Downless Dennis, and my other guy from Sudan, Southern Sudan, man, David, Mr. David Ayule. You know what I mean? These are my brothers that I met having a different state. Kickstart, you know what I'm saying? He kickstart with an idea, another dummy idea, you know what I'm saying, that is gonna build and just broaden out like that, you know what I mean? So God is the greatest. It's on God. Trust me, all the process is not easy, but it's on God. It's on God. So I kickstarted at Whole Race in Dar es Salaam. The place is awesome. The funny thing is that, you know, I never knew that I was gonna have it in a different state. Like I was not even there, like feeling that I was experiencing, because I wasn't prepared. So the first thing I think for you to experience heaven in a different state is, the first thing is preparedness. You need to prepare yourself, not only financially, but emotionally, physically. You know what I mean? Like, but emotionally is key, because it has taught me a lot of stuff. I don't know. I wasn't prepared for anything. I wasn't prepared for this kind of experience. But I feel like deep inside, this was having a different state, because everything was just fine. I made calls with people, close friends of mine, like the people that they were very close to me, like they being close in the back years. So I was like trying to bring them close again, because, you know, I was thinking that I needed someone to talk to, and I wasn't prepared to have that kind of experience, maybe, or I wasn't prepared to see myself in that kind of a view. And maybe I was expecting myself to be happy. I was expecting myself to be happy maybe with someone, like maybe I love someone who is close to my heart, like, man, you know what I'm saying, someone who's gonna hold me down, something like that. And apparently I had none. So the past week, maybe I felt like, man, I should be hitting up and having the experience together, like, I don't know. But that's a preparedness is key. You need to be prepared. When you want to experience having a different state, you need to be prepared emotionally, psychologically. The last thing is financially, because you might have money and then you don't have happiness, man. And all that shit is crap. You know what I'm saying? So I was there, having a different state. Having a different state where he's Dar es Salaam, Uhuru, 30th floor, 23rd floor apparently. Sorry. 23rd floor with my boy, David Ayule. My little nigga, Dauntless Dennis was in 16th floor. But we used to be going up and down, like, sometimes that nigga comes to a room, some niggas come to the apartment, sorry, and then we cook some, we have some, we talk some, you know what I mean? Like, have fun, invite people over, talk some, have fun, and all that in the process of experiencing the heaven in deep state. Because, you know, every heaven has their own people, has their own culture, and all that, the way of doing things. So you're just trying to blend in and see what's happening, man. So, preparedness is key to this process. Get prepared yourself first physically. Don't forget emotionally. So Safanomo came in. I did 16 tracks when I was in Nairobi. I wrote everything on it. But sitting down in having a different state on the 23rd floor and there, man, I just told myself, like, next time I visit or have a privilege to get to another heaven in a different state, I need to be better. I need to be prepared. You know what I mean? I need to have an experience, and I don't want to suffer. Cause you can imagine a feeling that you up seated on a 23rd floor, maybe you just seeing the views, the haze there crazy. You just seeing the views to the city, and you're not happy. You can imagine what can happen. It's really bad, and when you hate yourself, it's another bad feeling too. So when you prepare yourself with the attitude of loving yourself. Put in mind that you're preparing yourself to experience an experience that you never heard before, or if you have heard before, you wanna have some different type of feeling, not the other kind of feeling that you heard it before. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man. And I'm just talking to myself, and I was talking to Virginia, sorry. I was talking to Virginia on phone. I was talking to Virginia, man. I was crying on phone. I was crying on phone. I was having all that happiness, but no happiness inside, no peace inside, man. Cause a lot of shit been going through my life, man. So I wanted to see myself hurt, man. I was not happy, man. Fuck. Yeah, so I told myself, man, no, actually, it's Leslie that told me, just sit down, reflect on what's happening, and just tell yourself that you don't want to suffer no more. I breathe in, I breathe out. I told myself, I was like, Torch, you don't need this kind of attitude, you don't need this kind of energy, you know this kind of life, man. You need a peace of mind. And I told myself, "Suffer no more, man." I never knew that I'd go to the website beatbeatster.com, and I remember my big boy, you know what I'm saying, that made my 16 album track. I just selected on Beatsters and Chrisio, you know what I mean? I landed on Chrisio, and I was like, man, Chrisio, we did add the game, so let's do something else, man. Her 16 album track is really, like, I selected, my selection is really, but there's some more tracks. I feel like they're more inspiration, more motivation, like on how I experiencing things. And I feel like I can express myself and my experiences on Christian's beats, like more than any other kind of producer I can do or work with them. So, man, luckily I came across the name Suffer No More, and I just shout out to Leslie for that, cause man, I ain't gonna suffer no more, man. I ain't gonna suffer no more. And the beats playing in the background. Suffer no more, oh oh oh, suffer no more. Yeah, I put an acknowledgement on the chorus, cause they really built my heart. They really made me resilient. I was like, I don't wanna suffer this kind of feeling no more. I just wanna have a life and a good life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.